Talib takes the shirt out, he gives it towards Fatima. Fatima takes the shirt towards her chest. The hadith says she collapses on the floor unconscious. I tell you, O Fatima, if this is your reaction to the shirt of Rasulullah, how is it that you could see the shirt of your son Hussein on the 10th of Muharram? Hussein's shirt had more than 300 arrows. Hussein's shirt had been stabbed so many times that Imam Muhammadin al-Baqir says, my grandfather looked more like a hedgehog than he did as a human being. It is that shirt of Hussein ibn Ali that as he exited that tent, as he left the tent, there was a small cry from outside the tent. Oh son of my mother, oh son of my mother. Listen, this cry from the tent was such a whimper, a quiet cry. It came from the tent. Oh son of my mother, do not enter into the battlefield yet. Hussein stops his horse and he begins to look round and see his sister Zainab bint Ali turning round. It is his sister. She says, oh my dear brother, do you not want to know the wasiyah of our mother Fatima Zahra to you? Hussein comes down from the horse. He comes into the embrace of his sister as they begin to pull back from each other. At this moment, Zainab lifts up the shirt of Hussein ibn Ali. She kisses the chest. Hussein says, oh my dear sister Zainab, why did you just kiss my chest? This was the last wasiyah of our mother Fatima to me. She said, oh Zainab, I will not be there on the 10th of Muharram. Kiss the place in which the arrow will strike my son Hussein. Hussein turns towards Zainab and says, oh Zainab, do you wish to know the final wasiyah of our mother about you? She says yes. He comes and takes the precious arms of Zainab into his own and kisses the wrists of Zainab. Oh son of my mother, why do you kiss my wrists? I kiss your wrists because in a few hours time your wrist will be bound by Banu Umayyah and you will be forced to walk through 20 different cities being paraded from one to another. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. Please raise your hand and let's join each other in dua. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to hasten the reappearance of the awaited Savior, to allow us to be alongside Him at all times in our life and in our death. We ask Ya Allah, if we were to pass away from this world before His coming, to raise us from our graves so that we may partake in the victory of Muhammadin Ali Muhammad. Ya Allah, there are many people around the world going through such desperate times, those in a state of war and oppression, poverty and homelessness, disease and natural disaster. Ya Allah, grant them all safety, security and victory. Bihaqqi Muhammadin Ali Muhammad. We ask you, Ya Allah, allow us the opportunity of the ziyarah of Fatima Zahra this year and every year, inshaAllah, and to be raised in the day of judgment with Fatima Zahra. Matim Hussein, Ya Hussein.